Everything has changed. This is the time of the color blue. The color blue is a very serious color. We are about to enter a time where something serious is going to happen. The color blue is also the color of kings and queens. A king is coming, but not the kind of king that we would think of, who lives in a palace, has many riches and great armies. No, this king was a little baby born in a barn. The king that was coming is still coming. This is so full of mystery. A mystery is very hard to enter. So you need some time to get ready to enter the mystery that is Christmas. Sometimes we can walk right through a mystery and miss it. Maybe because we get so busy doing this and that, or maybe we just forgot how to get ready. So a long time ago, the church knew that we needed time to get ready for the mystery of Christmas. So the church set aside 4 weeks for us to get ready. And this time is called Advent. And during this time, we're all on our way to Bethlehem. We're going on a journey. And we're going on that journey with the prophets, the Holy Family, the shepherds and angels, and the Magi. They can show us the way. We're all getting ready for the mystery of Christmas. On the first Sunday of Advent, we remember the prophets. A prophet is someone who comes so close to God, and God comes so close to them that they know what to do. The prophets were showing us the way. You see the finger pointing. Back then, the prophets were pointing to Bethlehem and telling people to stop, look, listen, pay attention. They knew that something was going to happen in Bethlehem. They didn't know what, but they knew it was going to be something incredible. And they wanted us to get ready. So they're showing us the way to Bethlehem. This is the light of the prophets. Let's enjoy the light. On the second week of Advent, we remember the Holy Family. The Holy Family are on their way to Bethlehem. It's a long journey. Here is the Mother Mary, Father Joseph, and the donkey, who are all on their way to Bethlehem. Mary was about to have a baby, and it was very difficult for Mary to walk for a long time. So she would ride on the donkey when she got tired of walking. But when you're about to have a baby, it's also very hard to ride a donkey for a long time. So when she got tired of riding, she would get off the donkey and walk. Mary rode and she walked, and she rode and she walked. And it was a long journey for them to the road to Bethlehem. They were probably the last people traveling on that road that night. This is the light of the Holy Family. Let's enjoy the light. On the third Sunday of Advent, we remember the shepherds. We only have one and two sheep, but that's enough to tell our story. The shepherds were in the fields outside of Bethlehem that night, tending their sheep. They were trying to stay awake so that they could protect their sheep from the wolves, when all of a sudden, a bright light shone in the sky, and it frightened them. Their hearts were beating so fast and so loud they could hardly hear anything besides their own hearts. But once they could hear voices coming from the sky. It was the angels singing, and this frightened them even more. But then they heard the words the angels were saying. The angels were saying, "Don't be afraid. We bring you good tidings and joy, peace on earth, and goodwill to everyone." The angels said, "Go, run to Bethlehem. A child is born who will change everything." And the shepherds did. They went to Bethlehem. Now, on this third week, we light a candle that's a different color. It's the color of roses. Because this is a serious time of Advent, we know that. We also know that it's a joyful time when the angels brought the good news. So we remember the candle of the shepherds on this week. Some people think of the color pink also. It reminds them of the Mother Mary. And without the Mother Mary, there would be no baby Jesus. This is the light of the shepherds and angels, the light of great joy. Let's enjoy the light. On the fourth Sunday of Advent, we remember the wise men, the three kings, the Magi. The three wise men lived far away in the east. The people there thought they were magic because they knew so much. In fact, our word magic comes from the name the people called them in their language, which was Magi. They knew so much, but the thing they knew the most about were the stars up in the sky. They studied them and followed the stars. They could tell people when it was time to plant their crops or time to take a trip on the ocean in a boat, or when to cross a mountain when it was snowing, all by studying the stars. One night, they saw a very bright star in the sky, and it was dancing around. It wasn't staying in one place. This star was not on any of their star charts. So they decided to follow the star to see where it would lead them. And the star led them all the way to Bethlehem, which was a long journey. It took them a long time to get there. So they arrived late, They are always late. We celebrate their special day we call Epiphany Sunday on January 6th. But they came when the baby had already been born, and they came bringing gifts for the child. So we remember them because they were on this journey with us to Bethlehem. This is the light of the Magi, the wise men. Let's enjoy their life. When we finally come to the mystery of Christmas, everything is changed again. We are now in the color of pure celebration. We are finally celebrating the birth of Jesus. This is the Christ child who was born in a barn on that special night. It is amazing. Perhaps the one who was most amazed of all the animals that were there in the barn with Jesus was the old cow. When the old cow came to her feed box in the morning to eat her straw, instead she found a baby lying in the box. Someone had covered the straw with a blanket and made a bed for the baby. And all the old cow could do was look and look at the baby with her big brown eyes. We have finally come to the mystery of Christmas. On this day, we celebrate with a special candle, a candle of pure celebration. This is the Christ candle. Let's enjoy the light of Christ's candle and the light of the Magi, the light of the shepherds and angels, the light of the Holy Family, and the light of the prophets. Now I'm going to change the lights. See how the lights are in just this one place and at that one time? Watch what I do. The light has changed. It's no longer there. It's filling up the room. And now the light of the Magi. The light is not in just this one place in this one time. The lights are changing. They're filling the room. Everywhere we go in the room, we can feel the light in us. And the light of the Holy Family. And now we'll change the light of the prophets. The light that was just in that one place in that one time is now everywhere, in all times. And we can take the light with us wherever we go and celebrate the mystery of Christmas.